it gives us the opportunity to learn about something that we might never have learnt about before.
It's a sunny spring day, but these kids are thrilled to be in the classroom. After a long winter, they're finally about to inspect some beehives. First though, they get a briefing.
Now hopefully we don't be able to get some. What would be one thing that we'd see in the frame that if we knew there was a queen there pretty much yesterday or the day before?
Fresh brood.
Fresh brood? Yeah, absolutely. And what might else we see? What does the queen lay? Eggs. Eggs.
These enthusiastic students are members of Tasmanian Junior Beekeepers, a club designed to inspire the next generation of apiarists. And they are loving it. The club is now 80 strong. It was started by Anita Long, a hairdresser by trade, beekeeper by passion.
So do you want to have a look at those and see the difference? I think the kids these days, they thrive on learning something different. They're also kind of really engaged in the environment, and kids aren't grounded, or I shouldn't say that, some kids aren't grounded very much. So when they get to do something where they're back in nature, understanding where their food's coming from and things like that, they actually kind of really engage. So it's a different type of level.
Then it's time to get busy with the bees. It's safety first, suiting up in kid-sized apiary suits, checking for holes that might let adventurous bees in, then double-checked by an adult.
So you've got your shoes, buddy? Yep. Your suit's on nice and tight? Yep, I can see the zip.
Bee stings aren't the only thing they have to be careful of. These kids handle sharp tools and fire.
We like to let the children actually, light the smokers and, use their hive tools and things like that. And that's a way of them understanding that, risk is about. I think that's really important.
Older students help the newer members.
We might see some brood, hopefully, and we're kind of looking for a brood pattern which is brood in the middle of the frame with honey around the outside and pollen and nectar. Most of the time they're crazy, and then you talk to them about bees and they find it really fascinating, and I think that's great.
Once we get to the corner of the hive,
the final step before approaching the hives is taking a moment to slow down.
We're going to all stand together, we're going to count from 10 down, and that way we'll be nice and calm going in, okay? We kind of practice a little bit of that meditation and kind of getting into that groove of being a beekeeper, and calm and slow movements and things like that, which, is a way of actually helping those kids transition from the craziness of, in the classroom to then going out to the hives.
It's time.
What we're going to see in this top frame,
all eyes are fixed on the yellow frames.
Whoa, that's not what we expected to see in there.
They're looking for clues to hive health and what stage the bees are up to.
So what we've seen so far are larvae, eggs, pollen and nectar, but we're trying to find a queen.
As they inspect each box, the students see how dry times are affecting how much food the bees have access to. They are gentle with the frames and lost in another world.
You can hear the hum of the hive. Even if you just sit outside of it and just listen, I think I feel really calm. As soon as I hear the bee humming, it's just calms me down.
They're kind of, moving along.
The club meets once a month, and there are plenty of bee-related activities. Making value-added products like beeswax wraps that keep food fresh.
You wrap them in your lunches and other things, and you use them instead of cling wrap.
And why is that important to you? Well, here at Tasmanian Junior Beekeepers, we aren't too keen on one-use plastic, so the beeswax wraps are reusable and you can have them for up to 12 months.
11-year-old Elizabeth Imms and her 9-year-old sister Olivia have gone into business, jointly creating A Bee's Buzz.
We sell wax wraps and lip balms and other products that we were taught to make here.
And where are you selling them?
At markets. Oh, and a lady also stocks our products at the South Pharmacy.
Is it making a fair bit of money? Is it a good business?
Yes, so far we've only had it since last year, so in our opinion we think it's doing well for the amount of time it's been going.
Now we've got 2 different types of brood.
Anita hopes some of the students might become commercial beekeepers. She'd like to see other clubs start up across Australia, teaching a love of keeping bees to the next generation.
Look, I think this club is really great because it's just for kids. It gives us the opportunity to learn about something that we might never have learnt about before, and I think that's really cool.